Every person is born with dreams, but not everyone is given the same chance to chase them. Some are born into wealth, others into struggle. This is the story of a young boy, the son of a black cleaning lady, who was mocked, insulted, and humiliated by society. But one day, fate gave him the chance to stand face to face with a billionaire. And in that moment, he proved to the world that true wealth is not money, but dignity, wisdom, and perseverance. Today, let's walk through his journey, from pain to pride, from humiliation to honor. The boy was sitting quietly in his classroom when a group of students began whispering, "Look, that's the son of the cleaning lady." One of them laughed. Another added, "His mother scrubs floors for money. Imagine the smell on his clothes." The entire class burst into laughter. The boy lowered his head. His heart was heavy. He wanted to disappear. When the bell rang, he picked up his books and walked out. But the whispers followed him in the hallway. Every step reminded him of his mother's sacrifices, working long hours, cleaning houses, just to give him an education. At night, he told his mother, "Mama, why do they laugh at me? Why do they call me the son of a cleaning lady?" She placed her tired hands on his face and said, "My son, don't be ashamed of me. My work feeds you, my work clothes you, my work keeps this roof above us. Be proud, because every coin I earn is honest. The world may mock you today, but remember, dignity is greater than gold." Those words sank deep into his heart. That night, while others slept, he made a promise: "I will rise above these insults. I will show them who I truly am." The boy realized that strength lies not in fists, but in the mind. He began spending hours in the library. He devoured books, history, science, literature. But soon, something fascinated him more than anything else: languages. He thought, "If I can speak in many tongues, I can connect with the whole world. No one can look down on me again." So he started with English. He practiced every word in front of the mirror. He moved to French, then Arabic. Day by day, language by language, he mastered 9 different tongues. Imagine the dedication. While his classmates laughed at parties, he repeated verbs and vocabulary. While others mock him, he wrote down grammar rules late into the night. Years passed. The boy was no longer just the son of a cleaning lady. He was now a young man who could stand before any crowd and speak like a leader. One day, destiny knocked on his door. His school selected him to attend a prestigious event where a famous billionaire was present. The billionaire was powerful, wealthy, and arrogant, surrounded by people in suits. He commanded attention. When he saw the boy, he smirked. "So, you are the son of the cleaning lady I've heard about?" he said with a mocking tone. The crowd chuckled. The boy felt a familiar sting in his chest, but this time, he didn't lower his head. Instead, he calmly replied, in perfect French. The billionaire was startled. The boy then switched to German, then Spanish. Greeting the billionaire's foreign guests with flawless accents, the room fell silent. The same people who once laughed now stared in awe. The billionaire leaned forward and asked, How do you know all these languages?" The boy smiled because, "Sir, when people mocked me, I chose to study instead of cry. When they humiliated me, I built myself with knowledge. While others slept, I worked. My mother taught me that true wealth is not money, but wisdom." The billionaire, shaken, laughed nervously. "Wisdom? My boy, money can buy anything: power, respect, freedom." The boy looked straight into his eyes and said, "Respect bought with money is fake. Power without kindness is empty. Freedom without dignity is slavery. True wealth, sir, is not in your bank account. It is in your heart and mind. That is something no one can take away." The words hit like thunder. The guests nodded in agreement. For the first time in years, the billionaire felt small, not because he lacked money, but because he realized he lacked humility. He stood in silence as the boy continued, "My mother may clean floors, but she taught me to stand tall. Her hands may be rough, but her lessons are pure. You may own companies, sir, but I own my dignity. And that is priceless." This story is not just about one boy and one billionaire. It is about every person who has ever been judged by their background. .it reminds us that no job is low. No person is worthless. And no insult can define you, unless you let it. The boy turned his pain into power, his shame into strength. In doing so, he became richer than the billionaire because his wealth was eternal, knowledge, humility, and courage. So the next time someone mocks you, remember this story. Remember the boy who was laughed at and who stood tall. Remember his mother's words. Dignity is greater than gold. Your background does not define your future, but in the lives you touch, the wisdom you carry, and the dignity you uphold. Thank you for listening. If this story inspired you, share it with others. Because sometimes, one story can change the way we see the world.